What do you do when you hate the person in the mirror? That's the question I asked myself every single day for years. It wasn't just about my size, it was the way I felt trapped inside my own body, like I didn't belong in it. I wasn't always big. As a kid, I ran around like every other kid, playing tag and riding bikes until the streetlights came on. But somewhere in middle school, things changed. Mom started working double shifts, and dinner came out of a box or a drive-through bag. I spent more time playing video games than playing outside. The weight crept on slowly at first, and then all at once. By the time I hit my 20s, I was over 300 pounds. My doctor called it morbid obesity. I called it my life. I told myself it didn't bother me. I laughed along with the jokes my friends made, pretended not to notice the stares from strangers, and acted like I didn't care when I had to shop in the back corner of the store where the big sizes were. But the truth, it hurt. It hurt every single day. The breaking point came on a random Tuesday. I was getting ready for work, trying to button my pants, and they wouldn't close. These weren't some old, forgotten pair, they were my current pants, the ones I'd worn just last week. I sat down on the bed, panting from the effort of trying to force them closed, and I just broke. I cried. Not the quiet, dignified kind of crying you see in movies. Ugly, heaving sobs that left me gasping for air. I didn't even know why. Maybe it was the pants, maybe it was everything. But in that moment, something inside me snapped. I didn't want to live like this anymore. The first thing I did was make a plan. It wasn't perfect, and honestly, it felt impossible at the time. I didn't know the first thing about healthy eating or exercise, but I started small. I swapped out my daily soda for water. I took the stairs instead of the elevator at work. It wasn't much, but it was a start. The gym terrified me. The first time I went, I felt like every single person was staring at me, judging me. My face turned red just from walking on the treadmill, and I wanted to quit halfway through. But then I saw an older woman on the elliptical, sweating buckets but smiling. She caught my eye and gave me a thumbs up. That tiny gesture kept me going. There were setbacks, plenty of them. I'd lose 5 pounds and celebrate by binging on pizza and ice cream, only to gain it all back. I'd skip a week at the gym and feel like I'd failed completely. But every time I fell, I forced myself to get back up. Over time, the little changes started to add up. My pants fit better. I could walk up a flight of stairs without feeling like I was going to pass out. I stopped avoiding mirrors. The hardest part wasn't the workouts or the diet, it was the mental battle. I had to unlearn years of bad habits, years of using food as comfort, years of believing I wasn't worth the effort. One day, about a year into my journey, I ran into an old friend at the grocery store. She hadn't seen me in ages, and her jaw dropped. "Wow," she said, "you look amazing." I smiled. But what she didn't know was that the biggest change wasn't on the outside. Sure, I'd lost 80 pounds by then, but more importantly, I'd gained confidence, discipline, and self-respect. Now, 2 years later, I'm down over 120 pounds. I'm not perfect. I still have days when I crave junk food or skip the gym. But I've learned that progress isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. The person I see in the mirror today isn't just thinner. They're stronger, braver, and finally at peace with themselves. And that's a weight I'm proud to carry. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.